Let's start with draft day because I know your name. I've got a 14-year-old son, and he was watching, and when other receivers went, he's like, What? What about CeeDee Lamb?
Right.
So tell me what that experience was like for you.
I'm one of the ones that don't have a lot of patience, so it was stressful. It's just like I hope my name be called soon, and just sitting there on the couch, just watching, other players just get drafted and living their dream. I was just waiting on my opportunity. So obviously, when pick 17 came across, I got that phone call from Jerry. It was probably the best phone call I've ever received, just simply because my life started to change as soon as I got that phone call.
What do you remember most about Jerry and the things that he said to you on that phone call, or is it a blur?
I'm gonna be honest, it was a blur. Like, me even talking on the phone with him was just like, whoa, so seeing him in our practice, I actually, talked to him and Steven. I was just like, I'm sorry, it is my opportunity to actually officially introduce myself, so just seeing them guys out there in practice, kind of put the face of the name was probably much better than talking over the phone. And I actually got all the, excitement. I'm still excited, but the majority of the excitement out. So,
what did you think of Jerry when you met him in person? What's he like?
He's a real laid-back guy. He's definitely a player's GM. All the players, if you ask about everybody around here, he cares about his players for sure, and he's definitely going to make sure that we're in the best of the best, and that we gratefully appreciate him for. Just a lot of sacrifices that you can tell that he's been through, but like for us, so he's definitely a generous person, and he's a guy that I can actually talk to just about every day, just simply because of the vibe that he give off, just to all his players. He's very open, and he's willing to talk at any point.
He, as I understand it, was instrumental in getting you into that jersey number 88, that coveted jersey number. What was the story behind that? How did that unfold?
Honestly, that happened actually kind of fast, just because it was just our equipment guy had asked me what jersey number I wanted, and I was like 10. I didn't know Jerry wanted me in 88, so that's kind of really where everything was just like a misunderstanding. And for the most part, obviously I'm in number 88, and I'm loving it as if it was number 10 or whatever number I would have gotten. But just to actually have a number on my back and to be playing in the NFL is that what I'm gratefully appreciative of.
But you understand the significance of that number, what that number means to the Dallas Cowboys, right?
I do now. And obviously I've seen Des Bryant, definitely heard of Drew Pearson and Michael Irvin, the greats before me. And I just thought it was a coincidence that they all had number 88. I didn't really think too much into it, and then I kind of got to understanding more and more of the legacy of the number, and it's definitely a big tradition here, and really keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, what does that mean to you to be the guy that comes in and wears a number that really very few Cowboys have worn, and it's a prized number?
Definitely means a lot to me, just simply because the GM, that means our GM definitely has a lot of love and respect for my game. And I appreciate that, and I'm definitely gonna push the pedal to the metal every game, every practice. Not to really impress them, but to impress myself and just be consistent throughout the season.
It sounds like you are impressing them. I'm hearing all kinds of good things coming out of practice. How has it been for you now? You came into this camp in a very odd way. For you, it's not going to seem any different, but for NFL in general, no OTAs, none of that stuff except virtually. Right. What were some of the big challenges of that?
I'm more of a in-person learner, so I'm good at learning in meeting rooms, in front of my coaches, so I can ask as many questions as I want and feel comfortable about it. So it's definitely been difficult, honestly, just knowing that at the end of the day, it was all on me. So that's kind of what I took this COVID as, basically a COVID challenge of how much I can, implement myself in this offense and how much I can see myself in this offense. And then in order for me to, play, I have to learn where to go, learn what route to run, learn what I have to do, learn all my assignments. And I feel like for me, getting drafted in the first round, that's a huge responsibility, and that's something that I'm supposed to do.
So when you finally did get onto a field, and I think the first one you may have gotten onto was in Dak's backyard, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How did that come about?
We were working out at a high school. Lovejoy is very private, I guess you can say. And then it was me, him, a couple of other guys, Zeke. The list could go on and on. But at first we were all throwing at Lovejoy, and then he had made a gym, and he was like, "Hey, you guys we're gonna throw at my house next week." He hit me separately, and he was like, "I'm definitely expecting you to be there." And at that moment, that's when I realized that everything was starting to take off. So, and when I got that message, I was definitely excited. I couldn't wait for the next morning, to actually get on the field again, for one, and just get the connection right with my future quarterback. So
yeah,
definitely no better feeling.
I hear the field in his backyard is quite something.
Oh.
What's it like?
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's nice soft turf. It's really about 60 yards in the backyard, about 50, 60 yards in the backyard, and it's beautiful. I'm gonna be honest. There's no other way to say, put it, just because, first of all, dude, you got a field in your backyard. So that's kind of the plantation right there. And it was just all excitement. So
how is it now working with Dak? How's the connection coming?
The connection is definitely there. I'm most confident in him going into this game, and I can't wait just for everybody to see what he has up his sleeve and all the work that we've put in just as a unit this whole summer, throughout this whole quarantine, and throughout this whole process. And like I said, I can't wait till Sunday, and can't wait to play with the guy.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.